In this video, we actually go to Boston. This one was purely vacation, and no, it was fun. I've never thought about Boston. It was never like, oh, I need to go there. But my girlfriend's been there before, so we were like, hey, let's just go, you know. Really pretty scenery. Boston Common Park was actually my favorite. The library there, beautiful. And the food was pretty good, you know. So yeah, I would go again. I probably will go again. Anyways, yeah, have fun. I realized something that I didn't do in the first video, and I think I was just so nervous and overwhelmed with, I guess, being awkward that I didn't even think about introducing myself. So if you're here, my name's Jose. People call me Zay for short, Jose. And I've been taking pictures for 12, 13 years, so definitely more than a decade now. And yeah, it's been a mixture of like digital, and I would say like the last couple of years it's been film. This picture here, honestly, like, I think about that one quote, and I have no idea who said this, right? If a picture makes you question something, then it's a good picture. And there's a lot of things going on here. It just seems like two different worlds in one place. You know, they're on the same bench, the same park, and it's like two different emotions are given, right? So this girl, she's so much in her zone. I don't know if she's like dwelling onto maybe a problem, maybe something that just happened, but you can just tell she's so stoic and she just wants to be by herself. Like, that is it, like nothing's going on. And then this older couple is like, I don't know, they almost seem like frantic, you know, like, what should we do next? Let's look up something close by, you know, like almost like a very touristy, like fun, and let's go somewhere else, you know. So yeah, I just really like this picture. So if you remember in my first video, Seattle, film photography, street photography on film, I almost forgot the title. I mentioned that I had bought my girlfriend a Canon AE1, right? And there's this guy who's sitting on a bench. He's just kind of really just enjoying the day, the sun, the breeze, and we're walking by, and he kind of like stops us, and he's just like, those are real cameras, you know, especially like my girlfriend's like that. Canon is like well known, right? And we just started talking, right? And apparently he was like a Nat Geo type of photographer, had a lot of different assignments. So he was a professional photographer as well. He talked about some pictures. I think he mentioned like war pictures as well. So it was like very interesting to hear all that and talk about his time when he was first starting, like way back when, and picking up some of the cameras that we had on that day, you know? So I don't know if any of you have been to Boston, but there's Boston's Commons Park. Hopefully that's the right name. I'm trying to go off memory here, but it's this beautiful little park, but it's almost like a very small central park, like New York, but it's much smaller. But everyone's there. Like, I think if you were really looking for like people, it's like always packed, and there's so many different things happening. And there was actually a couple of weddings. I think earlier in this video I showed one, and then we're walking by and it's the groomsmen doing their thing and they're laughing, and ended up, you know, taking this picture. And it was just a really nice moment just to see the guys just enjoying, you know. So yeah, I like their expression. I like how, although the picture is filled with people, I think their presence, their smiles or emotions fill the picture. Yeah. One of my goals for 2025 is to kind of like up my game in my wardrobe, my fashion. I really just am one of those, whatever's in the top of my laundry basket or more like sports type of athletic type of fit, and that is it. Like, I'm good for the day. Look at this guy, like the red hat, the yellow tie, the suit, like, and I don't know how old this guy, he was definitely like 67 years old, but he just looks amazing. And I was just like, dang, like, I need to get to his level. This picture is interesting. I feel like I had walked into like a secret meeting, and the first thing I noticed is this guy with, I guess, his hoodie up and the glasses. It honestly reminds me of like Matrix and Neo, Keanu Reeves being Neo, and it just looked like a very intense thing. Something else I really like about the picture, which I didn't notice until like very, very recently, is this bird. I didn't even realize that until afterwards. I think something that I've been experimenting with my photography revolves around the word of cinematic. I think I've really been looking at movies a lot differently now. I think about their angle and how they're kind of setting up or framing a shot. In this picture here, I feel like I did something like that, right? It's like my girlfriend is definitely like the main focal point, but there's so much more going on in the background, you know? I think it is a start of a movie. It looks very cinematic to me, so I really enjoyed it. I think that's what's kind of changed my photography as of recent is, yes, I do street photography, but I almost want to make it or capture it in a very like movie-like frame, if that makes sense. So yeah, try that. Maybe like watch a movie and like stop it at like a frame that you like, and like ask yourself why, and maybe see if that kind of like triggers on your next time you're trying to take a picture. It's helped me. I don't know. So that's pretty much it. Again, thank you for watching my video. Hopefully, again, I don't know, maybe you learned something. I'm always trying to hear other photographers, like my friends that I see, and try to get their input on why they did this or why they angled it. You know, I think photography is one of those hobbies or profession that there's like an endless way of learning. Like, there's so many different ways to do something. So hopefully you get that from my video. If you want to leave me feedback or subscribe, definitely that will be, I don't know, make my day. So yeah, thank you.